Okay, so I want to do a quick review of Black Adam. I guess I'll start with a non-spoiler. Very mediocre movie. I mean, honestly, I didn't really enjoy it that much. It's got some good things in it, but overall, just mediocre, paint by numbers kind of. There's a lot of exposition in it. Sometimes I really wasn't sure why certain things were happening. I don't know. There's a bunch of ex, exposition, and I just kind of tuned out a little bit at certain points. The main villain at the end, terrible CGI. I mean, terrible. It looks like Diablo 3 cinematic from 10 years ago. Maybe worse, honestly. It's kind of weird because there's also, I mean, there's a lot of CGI. I think a lot of it isn't terrible, but that's terrible. That's, ugh, that was bad. There's some, the acting I think is fine, mostly. It kind of starts with a voiceover from the kid in the movie, and I don't. It is bad. It's bad. Which is kind of funny because throughout the rest of the movie, I actually thought the kid wasn't that bad. Because kid actors can be bad. So, um, in Dwayne Johnson, I don't know. I just didn't feel any charisma. It just felt some bad jokes. I don't know. Not a massive fan. Pierce Brosnan was really good. He's probably the best part of the movie, along with Hawkman, Aldous Hodge. I think they're by far the best part of the movie. Them two. I was almost like, why didn't we get a movie with just them, like a buddy movie with them? I think that would have been way better. So, anyways, not a massive fan. I do like some of the DC movies, but this is I didn't really enjoy it. So I thought, it's connected to Shazam, but Shazam, well, he's not in it, so I don't know. I thought Shazam was better, but anyways, I will go into spoilers. So the movie starts with this voiceover, and I just thought it's just like it's just bad. Like, just the voiceover is just it's just terrible. And like that's how you start the movie, and there's a bunch of exposition. And Dwayne Johnson was a slave thousands of years ago, and then his kid, I think, was killed, and then he got the powers of Shazam, and then he was locked away, and he betrayed them, and it's just like I just don't even care. Like I just don't care. There's tons of exposition, tons of CGI. Like the movie is kind of a mess. I don't know. It's kind of a mess. I mean, yeah, some good acting. I mean, but not from Dwayne Johnson really. He just felt low energy, and I don't know. I guess he was trying. I mean, he was ripped, so he definitely got in shape. I mean, he is in shape, but I don't know. There's a bunch of humor. A lot of it, I think, isn't great. There's a lot from Bodhi Saban Gui. I can't pronounce his name. He played Adam Smasher. Some scenes with him were kind of cool when he gets giant, but I mean, he's basically a ripoff of Ant Man. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I thought Doctor Fate and Hawkman were the best part of this movie, and it's just like, why can't we have a movie with them? So, um, Mohammed Amir, I actually thought he was actually he's kind of funny. There's a lot of humor with him. The end boss, the end villain was it's very bad CGI. It's like just shockingly bad, actually. Yeah, and just not a great movie. Like, I mean, they took all this time to make the movie, and I was just like, this is one of the most mediocre, just kind of boring movies. It's just like the two characters that I do like, Doctor Fate and Hawkman. It's just like they should have just had their own movie. Um, so I don't know. I don't really have much to say. I mean, there's a lot of bad exposition, some bad CGI at the end. There is some cool fight scenes with Dwayne Johnson. I'll give it that, especially the opening one. I did like when they're shooting at him, and then he's like, "Your magic's weak." Like, it's kind of funny. Overall, though, just kind of a boring movie. Like, I wanted to like it, but just wasn't really into it. Um, and I guess it flopped. I mean, it made like 400 million or something, but its budget was so huge. So, and this is spoilers, like I said, and at the end they show Henry Cavill, and he's like, "Okay, we need to have a conversation further." Then just cuts to black, and it's like, but they're not even going to use Henry Cavill anymore, apparently. So, like, what's even the point? I mean, it's like that's what I would like to see as a Man of Steel too with Henry Cavill, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I would like to see that. I mean, maybe a movie with Black Adam and Henry Cavill could be better. I mean, this movie needed some more. I mean, it's like Dwayne Johnson. I mean, he's supposed to have tons of charisma. I just didn't feel it in this at all. Like, at all. It just kind of, yeah, just kind of boring. I mean, the kid character, he's okay. He's not a terrible actor, but it does open with him giving a voiceover that I thought was terrible. So, yeah, and they just kill Doctor Fate. And it's like, I mean, if anything, he's the best part of the movie. And that actor that played Hawkman. They were both really good. I wish they were the stars, honestly. Like, I mean, it's, I don't know. Very mediocre movie. They just kill Dr. Fate at the end. I mean, he had some good scenes, but yeah, not great. Not that impressed, you know. So, oh, I think that's about all I got to say. It's cool to see Dr. Fate and Hawkman on the screen. I mean, so anyways, not a big fan, but yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's about it.